right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of OWF Worldwide Wrasslin. I'm your host, broadcast Bob Anderson, being joined for his 12th episode, Mr. Gene Jackson.
All right, this is going to be it. I will have fulfilled my obligations, and I will be out of here once this one's over. So I'm pretty excited.
We shall see. We're in Yazoo City, Mississippi tonight for Rasslin. Hell yeah. We have, in the all-blue, beautiful Buddy Scruggs, as he's taken on Mr. Excitement, Dave Regal. And our referee is Todd.
Good old Todd. Old, reliable, blue jean wearing, dirty t-shirt having Todd.
Now, beautiful Buddy Scruggs is a longtime tag team wrestler, but his partner is injured, so he is stepping into singles competition tonight against Mr. Excitement, Dave Regal. Tell us about it, Gene.
Well, you know, we saw Dave Regal appear on OWF a few weeks back. He hit the ring during a melee involving the Bone Collector and Armada, and we're finally getting to see what he can do in an actual match. You know, he worked over Bone Collector's leg pretty well, applied a somewhat of a figure four leg lock. So now it's just going to be a matter of, can he lock beautiful Buddy Scruggs in a figure four?
Like I said, Buddy is a heck of a good wrestler, but he's used to tag team action. Like I said, but his partner is injured. We'll see how he can do tonight in singles action. All right, we got the big lock up in the corner. Todd breaking that up.
Well, I mean, you hadn't told everybody how this match come to be. You know, Regal was running around OWF saying he had the best mullet in the OWF, and then beautiful Buddy Scruggs is like, no, son, you check this Kentucky waterfall right here out on my head, and you tell me you've got a good mullet. Good Lord.
I thought that was going to be a pile driver, but he just turned that into a beautiful suplex.
The old pile driver suplex, rarely seen.
And a big right hand puts Scruggs in the corner. Todd giving him the business.
He is.
Todd doesn't take any crap.
No, I mean, except right before the match and immediately following the match.
Yeah, okay. Those don't count, though. I mean, he's got to squeeze into those blue jeans.
Yeah. Looks like he might have should have took one more before this one to really.
All right, Scruggs puts him down. Oh, and a big right hand.
Scruggs looking like the love child of beautiful Bobby Eaton and Bob Holly. Whoa, that almost went poorly.
75% of a backdrop sends him over. And an elbow to the kidney.
Right in, yeah, like you said, it was expertly applied right to the kidney strategically.
Yeah, Buddy and his, the Afternoon Express is one heck of a tag team, but and a big leg drop.
Of course, Yazoo City, Mississippi, famously the home of comedian Jerry Clower, but there is nothing funny about what's going on in this match, Bob.
Oh, he went for a drop kick, and he went to try to slide through, and they connected right to the nose. Todd counts two.
Big kick out.
Then almost falls over getting up.
Look at him firing up. Well, didn't matter. He took one to the gut.
He keeps trying to duck under everything and getting caught. Another one of them elbows. There he goes. All right, Todd getting down. Those jeans are working overtime.
They do call him the Messiah of the elbow drop. That's one of his many nicknames. Oh, look at that punch to the temple. Good grief.
Say Regal throwing punches like he's in a Street Fighter game. And he takes him over with a suplex.
Quite pleased with himself. You see the way he sat up and looked at those 12 people in the crowd. That he knew he nailed that suplex.
Oh, Buddy takes him down. Oh, Buddy yelling at Todd now.
Now, don't get cross with Todd, because Todd ain't going to have it.
Right?
It looks like he went for a neck breaker. Beautiful Buddy wasn't having it, so he changed it to a DDT.
And then he hit a weirdest punch I ever seen. I don't know why you need to kick your leg 6 feet in the air to throw a punch, but why not? That was like the Kyrie Sane elbow of punches.
A lot of modified versions of moves here. Oh.
That was a nice kick. And a leaping bull DDT.
All right, look at that. He knows he's got this one in the bag. He thinks he does. No,
Scruggs kicks out.
Well, You're gonna have to work on that leg and go for your patented figure 4 here, Mr. Excitement.
All right. Oh. He literally tries to duck everything and then gets clipped even harder.
Lariato there from Beautiful Buddy.
All right, buddy. Tries to dead ass getting thrown out of the ring.
He succeeded in not going over the top, so there's that.
And that's the finish. Beautiful. Tremendous.
All right, I'm going to go like I'm going to throw you out of the ring, and you just fall over, and then I'll pin you.
All right, now Buddy gets the win, and he's arguing with Todd. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Let's head to commercial.
Todd's like, that was freaking embarrassing. Get out of here. He's like, I'll knock you out, man. I swear to God.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
If you look as broad as this, and you'd rather look as slim as this, try the AIDS Reducing Plan. Delicious tasting AIDS candy contains vitamins and minerals, no drugs. Taken with a hot drink before meals, AIDS helps you curb your appetite. You eat less because you want less, so you lose weight naturally. Thousands of men and women have lost weight on the AIDS plan. You can too. Why not try AIDS? They work.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
All right, why are there children? Ugh. Anyway, folks, we're in Berwyn, Illinois.
Berwyn?
For Wrestling American Style. And tonight we are going to see the Phenom himself.
Oh, my goodness.
The Bone Collector, as he takes on Old Man River with his manager, Misty River.
Man, you talking about a clash of OWF legends right here. I mean, Old Man River, you know, he was in the opening match when David fought Goliath. Old Man River was in the opener. Misty River, of course, was she was with him that night, as she has been throughout his entire 76-year career.
When Old Man River started wrestling, the Dead Sea was only sick.
That's right. That's right. And she's been with him ever since he was Young Man River. So yeah, she's stuck around for the whole thing. Referee Steve Dixon there.
All right, yes, this should be the high flying, hard hitting offense of the Bone Collector versus the methodical, slow pace of Old Man River.
And the wild card is Misty River. Will she interfere? Will she get something in behind the ref's back, as she's been known to do throughout Old Man River's career?
That is very true. She is a sneaky, conniving woman.
Sometimes she physically interferes. Sometimes she's just there with his inhaler to get him back going again, you know.
I was going to say, she used to be Nurse Misty River, and she'd bring out the defibrillator, but ever since they put that stint in, he's been okay.
Yeah, well, and then there was that incident that caused her to lose her license. And,
well, yes.
We've been told we can't talk about that, but...
Needless to say, the boys all had to find a new source for their gimmicks.
Yeah, well, that's when that was officially considered her heel turn. You know, she was beloved for a long time. Well, yeah. She was the most popular lady on the OWF roster, at least in the dressing room. And then when that happened, you know, she's been no one's favorite.
The day Soma Sally went away.
It was a dark day in the OWF, and we have been we're a few minutes in here, and we're still just walking around, meandering. All right, here we go, Old Man River. Okay.
Well, you had to know
she ain't got no pills. I told you she ain't got no pills.
I told you.
Like, then why is she here?
You had to know we were going to start slow and taper off from there.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord, this makes a Larry Zbyszko match look like Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrero from ECW Arena.
Folks, we promise you this is not an Iron Man match. This is just how it's going to go.
Old Man River keeps forgetting while he's here. Is like, what are we doing? And Steve Dixon's like, you're wrestling. It's a match.
Why are all these people looking at me in my underwear?
Misty, get my britches. Oh, he really pulled your hair.
He pulled what's left of my hair.
Look at that bald spot. I had hair when I came into the match.
He's like, no, I didn't. I swear. I'm just trying to tell him the spot.
Of course, everybody knows Old Man River invented this spot. You know, he was the first one to do the he pulled my hair spot back in 1902.
Old Man River first wrestled in the Carnival against George Hackenschmidt.
That's right. Hackenschmidt hated that. He don't do that. You pulled my hair crap tonight. Let's just wrestle. He's like, shut up and listen to me, kid.
Then he trained Frank Gotch.
Oh, look at Bone Collector turning the tables here. He pulled my hair. He's like, yeah, why not? Hell, we're not doing nothing anyway.
And the referee went over and he's like, hey, don't do that. And he's like, what's hair?
He's like, what? I didn't. He's like, where am I?
I thought I was watching Matlock.
Who are all these people? Misty's like, take your pills.
I just wanted to have a nice fish sandwich.
He's like, all right, we got to pick this up in the heat of the night.
Oh.
30 minutes. Well, Bone Collector may have oversold that a little, or he may have really got kicked in the balls.
Yeah, he may have got kicked in the balls again.
I'm
guessing. He got kicked in the balls last time we saw him. All right, the arm locks on. We're going to
still sell the balls. He's an arm.
This old man kicked me right in the pecker.
Yeah, he definitely got he's trying to push him out of his stomach back down.
Old man, we're going to no-sell the turnbuckle now, like we're Samoan or something.
Exactly. I was going to say, Bone Collector, what justification do you have for not selling the turnbuckle? And then Old Man River's like, well, if you're not selling turnbuckle, I'm not selling turnbuckle. Oh! Oh.
Well, I know how this one's going to go.
This was the last match. He told me this recently. This was the last match that Bone Collector ever wrestled without a cup. He immediately went and bought 2 when this match ended.
Misty, go and brew the Sanka. This guy's almost done.
I kicked him right in the sack twice. First time was an accident. Second time I meant it.
All right, he takes him down by the hair. He's still kind of half selling his balls and telling him he pulled his hair. This is spectacular, ladies and gentlemen.
This is old school wrestling. You always hear people crying about, hey, wrestling ain't as good as it used to be. This is what wrestling used to be, young people. If you're not aware, this is classic wrestling. And yes, this match just happened 2 weeks ago when we taped it. But Old Man River, he's old school, and look at that. And this is the kind of exciting action that people long for. That right. There's podcasts dedicated to how these kids all they do is they flip and they flop and they don't sell anything. When you look at Bone Collector's been selling his balls now for 7 minutes, but that's because he really got kicked in his balls because they lay it in. What I mean? It's
pretty soon.
You didn't see any. There was no space in between Old Man River's leg and Bone Collector's balls. It was it was shin on balls right there, and that's how they used to do it.
Pretty soon, Old Man River will be playing, is the foreign object in my boot? Is it in my armpit? Is it in my tights? Is it in my mouth? And you're going to be like, this is boring. But no, that's what old school wrestling was.
Yeah. And that's what we liked.
At least I assume they'll do that spot.
I hope so.
Right.
I'd be disappointed if they don't. I mean, we got to probably get about another 17 minutes in before we get to the good stuff like that. But
exactly. And a headbutt. Well, he just forgot 3 more of his children.
Oh, look how high that body snap.
All right, he's doing that thing where he's making sure he can still feel his fingers.
Oh, whips him off.
Yeah, a big clothesline. Greg Valentine cell.
Oh, he's not going to choke slam Old Man River. Don't do that to Old Man River.
Kick the balls again.
Oh, yeah. This is a oh, there we
Oh,
go.
wait, it's hair metal Cam Slammer.
He ain't going to put up with this disrespect of a veteran like Old Man River, or OMR, as they affectionately call him in the dressing room.
Looks like we've had a DQ, and Bone Collector's like, I'm leaving before I get kicked in the balls again.
Meanwhile, Old Man River's pulling the chain out of his tights on the floor, like, I didn't get to use the chain.
Yeah, I haven't stuck this in my armpit yet.
It's in my mouth. Well, screw it. He just put it in his mouth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a classic to be sure, and we'll be back next week with another exciting episode of OWF Worldwide. And even though Gene thinks he won't be here, I think he will.
We'll see about that. I got to look at this contract you had me sign. Surely it can't be legal. I mean, it's written in crayon.